Okay, so real quick, let's talk about this USAID situation. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick little it's a Fox News clip that kind of so we can explain a little bit of what this is for those that don't know. So this is something that I wasn't overly aware of until the last few days, but this is what USAID is.
Looks like.
Angry Democrats throwing a hissy fit after Elon Musk dropped the DOGE hammer on the Hunter Biden of government agencies. It's called USAID. And earlier, staffers got locked out of their headquarters in Washington as it gets rolled over into the State Department. The agency is supposed to oversee humanitarian development and security programs in some 120 countries and is in charge of over $70 billion of your taxpayer money. But the Trump administration argues it has become a clown car of corruption. And Musk sums it up this way, quote, USAID is a criminal organization. Time for it to die.
Hell yeah.
And that's the kind of the gist of it right there. Essentially, they have been using taxpayers' dollars to fund an insane amount of ridiculous projects overseas. Transgender bullshit, things in foreign countries in Yemen, and it's absolutely nuts. But in respect to the world of gaming, we have Politico took $8 million in USAID taxpayer money while attacking Gamergate and pushing anti-gamer narratives. Trump administration just cut them off. That's
insane. Yeah.
Now, this story, the rabbit hole just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So then you had journalists that were doxing members of DOGE that actually exposed this story.
Yep.
We have this right here. In case you're wondering, the answer is yes. The journalist who doxed the DOGE staffer pushed for wokeness and diversity in video games. And none of this is surprising to anybody that's been paying attention, but the fact that it's all being brought to light is mind-blowing right now to me. One of the funniest things in recent memory that I can remember is CNN having to cover this story right here. The staffer for DOGE and his name. Listen to CNN report on this.
In the private information about maybe hundreds of millions of American citizens as young as 19, the big balls here that Katie's talking about. Most of them are in their early 20s. There's an exception I'm going to get to in a minute. I'm curious though, Kara.
It's so good, bro.
They're having to refer to him as Big Balls because that's the name that he goes by. There's another one right here. Here it goes.
That's so good, dude.
Listen to this shit right here.
Yes, this is a 19-year-old high school graduate who has used the unfortunate nickname Big Balls.
Bro.
she hated saying it, dude.
The internet is undefeated, bro. That's so good.
Here we go.
Yes, so this is a 19-year-old high school graduate who has used the unfortunate nickname Big Balls online. So that would be one way that we could refer to him. He is now working at Musk's behest inside DOGE. And we looked into his background. And so we found, several notable things, Aaron, one of which is that this individual has founded multiple companies, including one with another unfortunate name, Tesla.Sexy LLC.
Hey, listen.
Tesla.Sexy.
Founded multiple companies, including one with another unfortunate name, Tesla.Sexy LLC, which he established in 2021. He would have been around 16 years old.
That's so good, dude. Holy shit. You can see how, you can see her soul leaving her body every time she has to say stuff. Dude.
It's not fake. This is real.
This is real, man.
I mean,
Big balls.
I love this timeline so much. Now, we also have over on that Park Place, Politico took $8 million in USAID taxpayer money while attacking Gamergate and pushing anti-gamer narratives. This is not surprising to anyone that's been paying attention for any significant amount of time, but it finally confirms it, dude. Like, Mike, you remember this. How long have we been talking about this shit and being dismissed? These guys are making it up. Mike's been screaming it's a damn conspiracy for like years.
Yeah.
And here we are. It turns out that Politico, the left-leaning news outlet that has long smeared the Gamergate and gaming community, was receiving millions in taxpayer dollars. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt announced Wednesday that the outlet will no longer receive federal funding after revelations that it took more than $8 million through USAID and other government contracts. This funding bombshell was highlighted by an ex-user who pointed out that Politico has published multiple articles related to Gamergate, consistently framing it as disinformation and harassment campaigns while pushing narratives about diversity in gaming. A search for Gamergate on Politico returned 22 different articles.
Yep.
The revelation raises serious questions about whether taxpayer money was used to promote a political agenda with gaming journalism. This is insane. Here we go. Well, did it play? Here we go, right here.
Upon coming out here to the briefing room, I was made aware of the funding from USAID to media outlets, including Politico, who I know has a seat in this room. And I can confirm that the more than $8 million taxpayer dollars that have gone to essentially subsidizing subscriptions to Politico on the American taxpayers' dime will no longer be happening. The DOGE team is working on canceling those payments now. Again, this is a whole of government effort to ensure that we are going line by line when it comes to the federal government's books. And this president and his team are making decisions across the board on, do these receipts serve the interests of the American people? Is this a good use of the American taxpayers' money? If it is not, that funding will no longer be sent abroad, and American taxpayers will see significant savings because of that effort.
So this is happening. This is happening. It's a reality. It's confirmed now. They lied all of these years and dismissed all of us, but weaponized autism is now in charge. Mike, what do you think about all this?
Yeah, I mean, we've known for a long time, like you said, that something was going on behind the scenes. But to see it just absolutely openly exposed like this, to be confirmed all these years that the guys that were called basement dwellers and all the guys that were dismissed as not having any actual impact on culture and all of this stuff were all right, that we were actually legitimately being attacked and that they were using government dollars. And the thing is, we know this was Politico, but we know there are other, companies, there were other organizations that have also been taking grants and taking money from the government as well. And just to know how deep the rabbit hole goes, I said this a few weeks ago, these people they're not stupid in the traditional sense that they don't know how to manipulate and work the system. They're exceptionally good at it because they live as victims their whole life. So they do all this research and weaponize their autism to figure out how to bulk money from the American people, how to make their cause or whatever their interest is seems super important, so these government entities will sign off and give them checks to fund them. And we've always tried to wondered, how are you guys still around? How are you guys making money? And a lot of it was subsidized by taxpayers. And guess what? The people that earn that money, the people they're taking that money from, were the very people they were attacking. And now it's all exposed, and that's why they're all terrified right now. So
absolutely. And I need to stress this once more. This is all connected. All of the stuff that we have been seeing in the entertainment industry for the last decade, plus this is all connected. These government programs and these politicians and all of this stuff, it's connected. It's always been connected, and they are melting down right before our very eyes. And I'm not sure I've ever seen a meltdown like this. And I don't know if you've seen the clip of Maxine Waters this morning at the Department of Education. Dude, this shit is fucking crazy. This is Maxine Waters, who's a sitting politician. Was she in California? Is that where she's at? harassing an employee. Look at this.
Look them in the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let him see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
Giving you the ID. I showed it to you.
So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the
Could
ID.
you let me see the ID again? Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. They didn't see it. I looked them in the eye.
These are
That's
the people
crazy.
that cry about January 6th. They're literally standing there harassing this man for doing his fucking job.
Yep.
This is fucking crazy, dude. This shit has
Absolutely.
this shit has to end. And I am so glad that Elon and Trump are at the forefront of this and just exposing the living shit out of this. That makes me so fucking angry to see that dude sitting there doing his job and being harassed by a sitting politician right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. Now, Asmongold made a comment the other day. By the way, I know he reacted to my video, and I appreciated that, Asmon. So this right here puts it into perspective, and I really appreciate what he says right here.
Look right here, and I'll show you. Like, people think I'm fucking crazy. I'm not. Look at this. People wonder, are tax dollars used to promote wokeness in video games? Answer is yes. USAID paid Politico millions of dollars a year to write pieces like this one, which promotes diversity and describes Gamergate as disinformation and harassment campaign. So this is the thing, guys. I want these people to suffer, because that's what they did to me. I want to set an example. Get rid of these people. Put them like completely out of their jobs. Get rid of them. Make an example of them. Say, listen, this is what happens. Gamers rise up. What goes around? Yep, what goes around comes around. And we're coming.
100% make them all fucking pay dearly. They do not need to have a position of power. They don't that make them lose the job that they have the influence over, destroying the youth, destroying people's minds.
Yep.
This is absolutely insane. So I am.
Well,
we're less than a month into the Trump presidency, by the way.
less than a month. Yep.
This is fucking crazy.
What's nuts too is the fact is, like, we're not calling for these people to lose their jobs that they rightfully earned. We're not asking for their businesses that they were legitimately running. They were taking our money to do this.
Yeah.
They were stealing from the American people. And this isn't just, oh, well, we were working for an organization. And no, they were stealing from the American people to tell the American people that they were stupid, didn't know what they were talking about, that this DEI bullshit that's been pushed was necessary, that it's always been a part of culture, that it's always been important, all of this stuff. And then you got people like Maxine Waters, who is 86 fucking years old, by the way.
Jeez.
Holy shit. Talk about an old, bitter bitch, man. Just sitting there screaming at somebody that's doing their job legitimately while she's getting paid by the American people to act like this. And this isn't even just, we've always been told, well, we need to be better and we need to rise up and we need to, here's the thing is, we're already better than these people because we weren't stealing taxpayer dollars to sit here and push some kind of narrative. We're just a bunch of dudes hanging out, regular fucking people on the internet telling you guys, yo, something's wrong. This is not normal. This is not normal rhetoric. This is not normal conversation. People in real life don't talk like this. People in gaming don't talk like this. And they said we were all crazy. All the stupid bullshit about 50% of the gaming force is women. And we need all this diversity and representation despite always having it in gaming. Like, that's never been an issue before. And we were completely right and vindicated. And all of that vindication, man, I'm telling you, it's just going to get crazier. It's just going to get worse for them because they have nothing. If you're stealing taxpayer dollars, that means you literally have nothing to offer the world whatsoever. You're going to end up bagging groceries, man. Just put the fucking fries in the bag right now. Get it started. So,
and the president has tweeted out USAID USAID is just easier to say. USAID is driving the radical left crazy, and there is nothing they can do about it because the way in which the money was spent, so much of it fraudulently, is totally unexplainable. The corruption is at levels rarely seen before. Close it down. Shut the fuck down. This is exactly what we voted for. 1,000%.
Yep.
So, I can't wait to dig in further on all of this once I get back. I'll be back on Monday. And obviously Cobra Cast is going to be slammed with
Cobra Cast is going to be fucking lit, bro.
And I'm going to be making videos here for Geeks and Gamers, all of that. It's going to be crazy. And we are just getting started. This is going to be the most glorious 4 years ever. And it's only going to build us because we're going to be set for the rest. It's not like Democrats ain't winning in 4 years, bro. I'm sorry. There's just no fucking chance. There's no chance. All right.
Nope.
And as I said earlier, just go ahead and make Trump king at this point. He's getting rid of paper straws. That's all. That's all we needed. Get rid of paper straws, make him king.
That's how you know it's over. Yeah.
That's what I voted for. Paper straw get rid of paper straws, give us plastic. That's it right there.
That's all we needed. Yeah.
No time for an emergency Cobra Cast tomorrow. No, I will literally okay. Also, Trump needs to sign an executive order saying retards that don't understand sarcasm can get fucked. Okay. Holy shit, King. Seriously? Yeah. You know what? Fuck you. All right. Yeah. Let's make him king just to piss you off because you don't understand sarcasm. You fucking retard. Good Lord. How stupid are you?
Pretty stupid, man.
They're probably typing really, really hard on the keyboard, thinking that, it'll make a more impactful comment.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I'm using all caps right now.
Yeah. Make sarcasm great again. King, seriously? It's why I say the things I say to upset people like you. I say things specifically for that. That's the reason I do it. And it's funny.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you had no problem with Obama having his 4 fucking terms, though, did you?
I would have voted for him a third term because I'm not racist.
Yeah, exactly.